Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line. They'll run, and here's and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On play action, it's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Herbert to throw on second down. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Give them 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll go again with Hampton, and he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Line. 5-9. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton. The Chargers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Chargers 7, Bengals nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
Can.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
That's good.
11 mighty.
1st down.
11.
35-yard line.
Back to throw. Burrow. This one not quite on target. Let him too much, and that one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Right 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's now 3rd down.
Khalil Mack. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. It's Bengals football here to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead.
Here we go. Right 80.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Chargers.
So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Makes the score. Chargers 14. Bengals nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at at their own 28-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. Side.
A carry here for ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Wide 80. 11, Thomas. Side.
On first and 10, Burrow. Sending it downfield for Fant. And he will go all the way. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bengals. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create. Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
There's Hassan Haskins bringing it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Now a play fake. Herbert. That is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
11.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And he'll take it on in. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
Chargers 14.
TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. There's Hassan Haskins bringing it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The Chargers first down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Going up top. And this will be incomplete. Lad McConkey, the the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. Now, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Herbert to the air again. He's got his tight end, Oronde Gadsden the second. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Charger first down.
That's a 37-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they bring him down inside. The 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
23-yard line.
Shotgun snap. We're going to give it to Hampton. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Now Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 7.
Herbert. He's got it at about the 8, and he's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Shot. Wide 80. Shot.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Taken down behind
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's get set. 180. It's hot.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. They'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Dante Jackson that time in on the tag. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Gun, 11, MT, take. Hot. 180. But it's hot. 12. Hot.
Throwing is Burrow. Forced to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go. 180. 12. 11 mighty. Stop.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one deep downfield for Chase. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
2 on the stop. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Second down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the
180.
two-point conversion.
11.
To throw is Burrow. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point.
21.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Hassan Haskins bringing it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
play action. Now Herbert. That's into the hands of Disley downfield. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run, and this is Hampton. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Geno Stone with the tackle.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 35, here's second down and 6.
21.
Here's Herbert. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll get about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play.
11.
Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
11 MT.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
11 mighty. Stop.
Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
11 MT. Stop.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Give, and here comes Hampton. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now it's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And third down coming up.
Crowd run. Hey, you go forward. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on fourth down.
And it's 3 and out.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Wait, cut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Back at the 15-yard line.
Burrow here on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 14.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
11, Thomas. He's just set. Right, 80. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Home and troops right. Let's go.
Herbert now on first down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. To the pylon. He's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown.